Welcome back to the Radical Shift. If you've been here before, you know I've talked a lot about career choices, burnout, and why some of us just don't fit into the whole 9 to 5 structure. And if you're new here, hi, welcome. I talk a lot about work, career, personal growth, and a whole lot of deep thoughts. So if that's your thing, stick around. Now, today I want to clear something up. Just because I've shared my struggles with corporate jobs doesn't mean that they're all bad or that I think that they're all bad. Nope. In fact, 9 to 5s have their own solid advantages: stability, structure, financial security, and honestly, many people thrive in that environment. So if you love your corporate job and it works for you, that's amazing. This video is not about bashing that. But let's be real. Not everyone is built for this structure, right? Some of us find out too late that we're just not suited for it. I realized it late into my career, and maybe some of you are realizing it right now at 30, 35, or even 40. So, what if you could figure this out before spending years feeling stuck? Well, today I'll take you through 7 signs that might help you understand if you're truly suited for a corporate job, or if you're just forcing yourself into a box that doesn't fit. Let's dive right in. The first thing to ask yourself is, do you love structure? Some people genuinely thrive in environments where they know exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. If the idea of clear career progression, well defined roles, and a predictable salary brings you comfort rather than boredom, then a 9 to 5 might be a great fit for you. But if you're someone who gets restless, who feels suffocated by rigid schedules, or who finds repetitive tasks draining, well, that's a sign corporate life might not be your long term home. Now let's talk about risk. Are you someone who needs financial security above all else? Corporate jobs provide stability, fixed paychecks, benefits, paid leave, the whole deal. If you value knowing exactly what's coming in each month, the corporate world has that covered. But if you're the type who's willing to trade some stability for the freedom to choose your projects, work on your own terms, or build something from scratch, then maybe a traditional job will feel restrictive over time. This one's a biggie. Corporate life is about hierarchy. There are bosses, managers, approval chains. You know the drill. If you're cool with that, if you respect authority and can handle taking orders without much resistance, then you're probably a great fit. But if you find yourself questioning why things are done a certain way, if you hate unnecessary bureaucracy, or if you dream of working independently, then you are likely going to feel frustrated in a corporate setup. Let's be real. Most corporate jobs don't let you fully express your creativity. Even in creative roles, there are guidelines, brand rules, and client approvals. If you're fine working within that framework, great. But if your creativity thrives in chaos, if you get your best ideas in unconventional ways, or if you love working on multiple creative projects all at once, you might struggle in a structured corporate role. Here's something we don't talk about enough. Corporate jobs involve a lot of repetition. Monthly reports, meetings, processes that don't change much. Some people find comfort in this. It makes things predictable and easier to manage. But if you get bored easily, if you need variety to stay engaged, or if you find yourself daydreaming mid task, then this might be a red flag. Corporate jobs come with career ladders. You start at one level, work your way up, get promotions, and eventually maybe even lead a team. If you love the idea of a structured career path, this is a plus. But if you're someone who constantly feels pulled towards new things, who likes exploring different fields, or who wants the freedom to pivot, then corporate life might feel restrictive. This is probably the most important one. Some people can clock out at 6 p.m. and forget about work. If that's you, amazing. But if you're the type who gets emotionally attached to your work, who takes things personally, or who feels unfulfilled unless they're doing something deeply meaningful, then a traditional 9 to 5 might not give you the purpose you crave. So there you have it, 7 ways to know if corporate life really suits you. And listen, there's no right or wrong here. Some people thrive in corporate jobs, others don't, and that's okay. The important thing is knowing yourself and making career choices that align with who you are. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you think you're suited for a 9 to 5 or are you struggling with it? Let's chat. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs to hear this. Until next time, stay radical.